Here today again at Josh's house. Now we are doing some pre-reno prep, getting a lot of things done here. Got to spray out all the nasty grassy weeds here, trim this tree back so we actually get some sunlight on this lawn and it's ready to go, and just talk about what we're going to be doing in the coming weeks before we do a renovation here on this Tiftuf. So if you haven't been following along on this place here, a couple of weeks ago we did some plugging and we showed that there's quite a bit of wintergrass and ryegrass and other weeds in here too. So the plan is today we're going to spray some Odessa out to get rid of those grassy weeds here in this Tiftuf. But there's a ton of stuff here. Bit of wintergrass, as you can see here. Get out of the way, boy, girl, whatever you are. Just there. There's no ryegrass out here though because we didn't oversow this last year, so that's why there's so much ryegrass out the front. Oh, I didn't realise you didn't oversow at the back. Only did the front, so that's just re-germinated in the winter again because it was obviously there over the season and then come back through. A few broadleaf weeds, bit of, I think it's chickweed, isn't it? There's no paspalum, hopefully there won't be any. I saw one plant last year, so. We should be good this year though because we put our barricade out 2 weeks ago at 40 mil. And add 40 mil to get on top of that paspalum, and our celiprin too. We got that out too for protection because you got some black beetle last year, didn't you? Pretty bad out here, yeah. We actually got pretty badly damaged. You can still see some areas over there where it's sort of recovering. Look at this big fella. Is he 13, did you say? Yeah, around that, I think. Camera shy, bruh. Yeah, he's camera shy. He scared the camera, mate. Did you put pre-emergent out last year? No, I've never actually put pre-emergent out on this lawn ever. So. Oh, really? You only got one. You only got one paspalum plant though, didn't you? Yeah, which was over there, up the top there. But the big thing is we'll make sure we put out pre-emergent in autumn next year, if we're not doing it oversow. Yeah. So we decide to do it. Yeah, see what we do. Let us know if you guys want to see a ryegrass oversow here, but I mean, it means we'll probably deal with wintergrass again if we do that. How many dogs have you got? Should we get rid of this rock? Oh. How big is it? She's a decent one. Yeah, it's there too. Yeah, it's gonna be massive. That's probably deep as. Did you ever try and get it out last time? No, I tried to get that one out. How are the plugs going? Plugs? Yeah, they're going. They're going. So you can see that black soil, it's all pushed through the Tiftuf. And you see it's actually greener than the rest of the lawn. And you see around this one, or a few of them, the Tiftuf's actually starting to creep in a bit. All right, we'll start trimming this tree back so we can get some sunlight back on this lawn so it's not struggling under that tree. So it's really struggling under that tree over here because of this bad boy just here, so we're going to take some off it. Yeah, just before it starts getting the leaves on it. How good is it to get paid to do yard maintenance in your own yard? Well, just a little bit off there. That's going to make a world of difference come springtime. Like all of it cleared out of this side here. So much more sunlight's going to come through and allow that area down the bottom there to actually grow properly this year, which will be nice. I've been stuck on the roof before and had to climb down this tree. What? What angle did you have to take? I don't have a ladder. You'd have to jump and then... No, I just climbed along that, swung on it, then just climbed down. So now's a great time to get on top of your weeds before you do renovations. We're doing a reno here till probably mid-September, end of September, once things really start to kick up and grow. Once we're at around that 33 degrees to 35 degrees, when you plus your morning and your lowest temp and your highest temp together, if they equal around that 33 to 35 degrees, like regularly for about 3, 4, 5 days, about a week I'd say, then you can start thinking about doing your renovation. So guys in Queensland and warmer parts of Australia can probably start really nearly doing it now, whereas we're still 3, 4, like even a bit over a month off. But good time to trim your trees back now, clean all your weeds out, get ready to do a reno in the coming weeks, just so you set yourself up for a really good season. You can see a little bit of green growth coming back through on the cooch now, so things are starting to warm up obviously, like there's lots of green shoots coming through. So we could almost think about doing some granular fert, which we will put our dominate out, which we might do once we see a little bit more green growth, maybe next week if things warm enough. We're supposed to get snow over the weekend, so So this is the product we're using today, some Odessa. So we're getting it for the ryegrass and for the wintergrass too. We may need to use something like Coliseum to really knock the wintergrass, but a lot of the wintergrass will actually die out once it starts warming up and we start maintaining this Tiftuf, especially after Reno. It'll probably scorch it quite a bit, but some may hang around. We'll see what happens, but it is an annual grass, so a lot of it will die out in the coming months anyway. But we use this today. It does get clover, this does get oxalis and a couple of other weeds too. False onion weeds, so onion grass, which we have a little bit of onion grass in a few areas too. So quite a few weeds in this, but it's so handy that it gets those grassy weeds, and it's safe on kike, buffalo, and also our couch grass, which is awesome. So as always with herbicides, when you're using them, make sure you don't let your pets or your kids back into the area until it's dried out on the leaf. Make sure this product is on the leaf too for at least 4 to 6 hours before you get any rain, irrigation, or anything on it, so the product actually works properly and is efficient. And make sure when you're using this, like Odessa, any of the sulfurons, make sure you're using them when it's a little bit warmer. So we've got a little cold snap tomorrow, and then it goes up to 17 degrees, 20 degrees again over the next couple of days, so we'll be sweet. Good to get all this prep work done before a renovation. Now, if you don't know what a renovation is, we're basically gonna come in, core aerate, scalp, scarify, so get rid of all the thatch, all the dead material from over winter and last season, and give this area a top dress, help it level out too. But it's good to get our weeds out now so the couch can really take over, and the ryegrass actually will suppress a little bit of the couch filling in too. So that's why we want to get it now before the season really kicks in and things start to get going. So make sure if you're in the same situation, get rid of your weeds, get some sunlight, and make sure you get yourself ready for a lawn renovation in the upcoming season. Thank you guys so much for watching, appreciate this. We're excited to show you this over the next coming season. Yeah, Josh gets his lawn fixed on camera for free.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it himself. He's the greenkeeper.
I could, but I'm not gonna.
Anyway, see you. Bye.
See ya, boy.